It is that time of year. The summer is unfortunately winding down. Kids are starting to head back to school, and I'm trying to squeeze in as much summer fun as possible with my family. So our house has definitely taken a back seat in the cleaning, and today we're going to take care of some cleaning and some organizing. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video, and let's just get started. It was an absolutely beautiful day outside, like the perfect summer day, no humidity, a light breeze. It was beautiful. So I wanted to take advantage and open up the windows and air out the house a little bit while I was cleaning. But we are starting in Sutton's room. He is my 2.5-year-old, and I wanted to do like a complete reset in here. And I also had a little bit of a project I wanted to do, which we're going to get started in a minute. Something that we've really struggled with storage for lately is books, and I really didn't want to declutter any more of our books at this time because a lot of them have like sentimental meaning to us, or they were gifts from my baby shower or whatever, and I just like to keep as many books as we can. So I decided to build these wooden nursery shelves, and I'm actually going to put them on the back of Sutton's door. That way it's not any visual clutter in the room, it's not taking up any extra space in the room that we need for something else, and it'll look cute, I think. So I was really excited about this. It actually took me way longer than I thought it would. It was pretty easy to put them together. It was just kind of tedious with this little Allen wrench, but then also it can be hard when you have multiples of something that you're trying to hang up like perfectly level and in a line with each other. So trying to do the math to figure out exactly where they should go, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of difficult for me, but I still think that it turned out pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good, and you guys will see the end result in a couple of minutes. While we were working on this project, I would love for you guys to let me know in the comments, what have you been up to this summer? What's been like your favorite memory this summer? For me, I would say it's probably our trip to Cape Cod. We had a lot of fun at the Cape. My toddler really didn't sleep the whole time we were there. He just does not sleep well when we're not at home. But aside from the sleep situation, we had a ton of fun, and we love going to the Cape every single year. When I first started my YouTube channel, I think that my oldest was 1. I want to say he was maybe 1.5. I can't remember. And now he is 7, and he's about to be in 2nd grade, which is just crazy. I can't believe I've been doing YouTube this long and that I have a 7-year-old. It's just wild. But he is headed back to school in about 2 weeks. So I'm really sad about that. I'm not ready for summer to end, but I am excited for him. And he has his best friend in his class this year, so that's great, and I'm really happy for him. But again, I'm so not ready to have a 2nd grader. But you guys will have to let me know when your kids are headed back to school, or if they're already in school. I know that some schools headed back like end of July, so I'm just curious where you live and when your schools started back up. The spacing of these shelves was definitely not perfect, but I'm happy with them. I think they look really nice, and it definitely helps with the storage situation that we were struggling with our books. I had books in a pile in the corner of Sutton's room. I also had books on the dining room table piled up that didn't have a place to go, so this made a huge difference in the book storage situation. And I also like that Sutton can see more of his books now, because he couldn't really see them when they were up in this cabinet, and he only had 2 shelves prior to this, so our book selection at any given time was pretty limited. So I think he really, really likes it. This is one of those things that is really helpful. It's a retractable clothing line, and I'm hanging Sutton's mattress protector on there. I had just put it through the wash, and I just figured I'd show you guys, because if you live in a small home as well, and maybe you don't have a lot of yard space or whatever, a retractable clothing line is super helpful. I got mine on Amazon, and I'll try to remember to link it in my description box. But now we're just going to tidy up Sutton's room. I needed to take everything off of his changing table and get it completely cleaned off. It was so grimy, and reorganize everything. I had to get his laundry, like his clothing in the wash. I had to pick up the floor. His room just really needed an overhaul. While we're doing this, I figured I would share kind of an exciting potential update on our home situation. I actually had a meeting today with a contractor regarding putting up an addition. You guys might remember when we moved into this house, we had talked about putting on an addition and then we didn't end up doing it. There was a lot of reasons behind that, but we're revisiting that idea. We're keeping our options open. Honestly, we're thinking about potentially moving all together. We're thinking about moving states. We're thinking about putting on an addition. We're thinking about renting our house out and buying a house elsewhere. We have so many options that we're looking into right now, but I think in my heart, the thing I'm leaning towards the most is to put on the addition. I love our town and our school district. Our location's pretty good. We are on a busy street, but we're very close to a quiet neighborhood. We go for walks regularly. We can walk to school, which I love so much. There's just so many things that I love about the location of our house. And I just think that now that we have a child in this school system, it's a lot harder for us to move at this point, and it's not really something that I want to do if we don't have to. The addition would include a new whole master suite, so we'd get a big master bedroom, bathroom, and closet. We'd also be putting on another bathroom as well and gutting our existing bathroom. So that one would be gone. And then we'd also be putting on an additional bedroom, which we could use as a guest bedroom or as an office, or if one of my boys wants to move into that bedroom, they can. But this addition would end up pretty much doubling our square footage. It would be like building on a second home, honestly. And we're so excited at the possibility of it, just hoping that everything falls into place so that we're able to go through with it. But if we do, I would of course document like the whole journey on here for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, if it goes through, definitely make sure that you subscribe to my channel because we could have some super fun stuff coming up. This makes me really sad, but I am gonna go ahead and donate this. The dust that was collected on this lamp in the corner was just crazy, so I'm cleaning that off and just taking out my hand vacuum to make sure that I get it all dusted up. And then I am going to tidy up everything that's on this chair before we move on to vacuuming the floors. I also decided to break out my Swiffer to wash the floors today. Sometimes I like to use my good old-fashioned Swiffer. I just think it smells really nice and it's so like quick and convenient. So we're going to do that after we finish vacuuming up the carpets and what we have of hard floors in this room. So while we wait for all of Sutton's bedding to be clean and dry, it's that time again. It is Fabfitfun time. I'm so excited. This is the fall box and I've unboxed one each season for the last couple of seasons. I look forward to this so much. I don't really buy myself stuff anymore, so this is like such a treat for me, and also kind of dreading fall. I feel like I'm the only one in the entire world who's gonna say that, but I'm just really not looking forward to the fall this year. So this is going to at least get me in the fall spirit, I think, a little bit. So very excited to open this today. But if you don't know what Fabfitfun is, if you're unfamiliar, it is a seasonal subscription box. And the cool thing about Fabfitfun is you actually get to pick what goes into your box. You get, I think, 6 full-sized products. They're from really good brands. I'm looking at the side of the box right now and I see Briogeo, Sunday Citizen, I see KitchenAid, Caraway, Aveda, Tarte. I have had such good stuff in my Fabfitfun boxes. So I'm going to show you guys everything I got in my box, talk a little bit about Fabfitfun, how the subscription works, and I also have 2 different discount codes for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But if you don't know, everything in your box is valued up to $350 and you're not even paying a fraction of that for the box itself. So the value is crazy. But the first thing I have here is this Aloha Splash Proof Travel Pouch. And actually the reason I picked this is because we are going to Disney in a couple of weeks and I felt like this would just be a good thing to bring along, whether I want to fill it with like makeup products or maybe like my travel shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. But it is splash proof, like I said, so I think this actually was originally intended for bathing suits. So like when you go to the beach and you have a bathing suit on and then you go get changed before you head to dinner or something, you can put your wet bathing suit in here and it won't get anything else wet in like your bag. So really cool, versatile, big fan. And the retail price of this is $34, so you're already almost at the cost of the box with just one item. The next thing I have here, which is just calling my name, is this Sunday Citizen throw blanket. Look at this beautiful color. I picked this because obviously fall is coming. I feel like this is a very fall blanket and I love a good cozy blanket. I was so excited when I saw this. It is so soft. And the cost of this blanket is $65. I think I'm just going to keep this on me for the rest of the video because it's so soft. You guys are not even gonna believe this next thing. I have some Kate Spade sunglasses. These are $129 and I got them in my Fabfitfun box. It's crazy. I actually don't own a pair of sunglasses, believe it or not. That probably sounds insane. So when I saw these, I immediately thought of Disney, but also I just need a pair of sunglasses. Like, what have I been doing all this time not having a pair of sunglasses? I've always felt like I look weird in sunglasses, but you guys will have to let me know what you think. Okay, and then the next thing I have is this Aloha umbrella. I'm not gonna open this indoors because I am a little superstitious, but this is actually the same brand as this splash proof travel pouch, so I felt like I should get like the matching set, you know? We actually only have one umbrella and I figured that when the school year starts, Carson might want to bring an umbrella with him to school some days, and so we might as well have two at this point, and I'll just take the cutesy one and he can have like the plain old green one that we've had for years and years. But this umbrella retails for $46, and again, I got it in my Fabfitfun box. It's crazy, but it's definitely a useful thing for us. This next thing, I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. I think it's Marilyn Schiff, and it's an adjustable ring. Please ignore my nails, they need to be painted so bad. But I have been loving jewelry lately. I've never been a jewelry girl, but all of a sudden I'm really into jewelry, so I'm very excited about this. And it is adjustable, so I could wear it on any one of my fingers, but I feel like I like it as like a thumb ring. And the retail price of this is $42. And I'm just gonna leave that on as well now because I really like it. And then my last thing, I think, yes, this is my last thing. I have this Bush Balm Ingrown Hair Oil. This retails at $26, and I don't know, maybe this is TMI, but I feel like I get like the worst ingrown hairs, so hopefully this helps with that. So again, I saw this on the list and I was like, yes, that is a useful thing I could use in my life. So I will keep you guys updated on how this works, but I'm excited to try it. Okay, now on to how Fabfitfun works and a little bit about it. So it is a seasonal subscription. There are two different codes I have to offer you because you can sign up as either a seasonal member or an annual member. So if you sign up as a seasonal member, you should use the code Catherine. I'll put that on the screen and that will get you 20% off your first Fabfitfun box. But if you'd rather sign up as an annual member, then you should use the code CATHERINEGIFT. Again, I'll put that on the screen and that will get you a $200+ surprise gift. I would love to know what that gift is. If someone uses my code to sign up, please let me know because I'm genuinely curious. I personally think that the annual membership is the way to go because it is the most cost effective. So if you're a seasonal member, you pay, I think it's like $69.99 per quarter for your box. But if you're an annual member, it works out to about $55 per box. So you save like an additional $60 by going annual. And you also get access to member only sales where you can save like 70% off of huge brands like Free People, Prada, Coach, Fenty Beauty, and so much more. But if you are not ready for the commitment of the annual membership, the seasonal one is still a good deal. And with that 20% off code, your first box is only $55.99. So it's definitely worth trying if you'd rather try it first and then go annual later. But I would highly recommend that you check out Fabfitfun. It is so fun, hence the name. I look forward to this every single season. I know you guys will love it too. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Fabfitfun for working with me on today's video. Don't forget, I have my two codes, Catherine and Catherine Gift. One will save you 20% off your first box as a seasonal member, and one will get you a $200+ free gift. And again, please, someone tell me, what is the free gift? At this point, Sutton's bedding was all clean, so we're just gonna get his bed put back together for him. Also, for all my moms watching, I've been thinking about getting Sutton a new mattress. We've had this mattress since my oldest was a baby, and I just feel like it's kind of lost its comfort. It's not very comfortable for him, and yeah, I would love any recommendations for a good toddler mattress because he's going to be in a toddler bed still for quite some time. I am really exposing myself here with this, but I had thrown like all of my dirty laundry just like directly onto the floor once this laundry basket I had up there was overflowing with it. So it was time for me to get all of that picked up and throw my clothes into the wash. I think I ended up did all of Sutton's bedding, I did all of his clothes, and then I did all of my clothes, which took 2 loads on this day. So in total, I did 4 loads of laundry. And it was desperately needed. We've just been so busy. The few days prior to me filming this, we had gone blueberry picking one day, and then the next day we went to a beach that was like an hour and a half away from our house. And then the next day we went to the zoo, and then the day after that we went to the Patriots football training camp. So we were very busy and everything got neglected. And I was down to like, you know, when you run out of all the clothes that you actually like to wear and you have to wear the stuff that just doesn't really make you feel good and you don't really wear unless you absolutely have to, that's where I was on this day. So it was time for me to get all of our laundry done. And the load of laundry that I'm folding was my oldest son's that I had run like the day before that I needed to get folded and put away. One thing that really excites me, among a million other things about potentially having an addition, is the additional storage space. Right now, we only have one linen closet, and in that closet, we store like all of our medicines, all of our bath-related things, all of our cleaning products, all of our towels, beach towels, kids' towels, hand towels, like just we have to store everything in that one closet because it's all we have. And our closet in our bedroom currently is very, very tiny, so we don't even have a place to store like extra sheets or anything like that. So I am so excited at having some more storage space for all that stuff. I feel like right now I'm just constantly decluttering, arranging and rearranging, trying to make everything fit. But as much as I declutter and as hard as I've worked on our home in this past year, at the end of the day, we just don't have enough space. So fingers crossed that our dream of having that additional storage space will become a reality. I never want to come across like I'm ungrateful, and I'm definitely grateful for our home and the fact that we got in here when we did, and our interest rate is so low, and I feel good about the fact that we even have a home and a roof over our heads. I'm appreciative every day, but I'm definitely excited at the idea of building on and having some more space for our family. Our kitchen and living room are perfect. They are great. I wouldn't change a single thing about them, honestly. It's only the storage situation and not having more than one bathroom that we really struggle with. Sutton has been loving all these little character juices lately. I think they're like the Good to Grow brand, and I usually just refill them with water after the juice runs out. But yeah, he's loving these, and I feel like I always have them in my sink needing to be cleaned. These little juices seem like they're super pricey when you see them on the shelf at the grocery store, but I love that they're reusable, and it makes him excited about drinking water when he's drinking it out of one of these little character cups. Little random side note here, does anyone else's husband absolutely refuse to leave your decorative towels alone? I have this towel that I'm using right here to just dry everything off, and typically that is my dish drying towel, but it's also cute, so I will hang it on like my dishwasher or on the handle of the oven or whatever, let it dry there. But he just cannot help himself but to grab that towel and then like throw it on the counter somewhere unfolded. I'm like, dude, can you just at least pick up the towel after you've used it and put it back where it was? But I don't know. I feel like that's just a husband thing. So you guys will have to let me know if your husband does the same thing with your towels. Also, I just took a little bite of a crumble cookie. I'm curious if any of you are finding that crumble is just not what it used to be. I feel like the cookies taste the same as they always have. The quality has not changed. I just don't enjoy them the way that I did when crumble like first came out for some reason. We do not get it very often, but I find that at least the last few times that we've gotten it, I've taken like 2 bites and I'm good and I don't need any more. We had a laundry basket in our kitchen, you can see it right there by the sliding door, that had a bunch of like blankets and extra towels and stuff in it, and my cats had chosen it as their bed for like multiple weeks, so I had to take that downstairs to rewash everything at that point because all their fur was all over everything. But I felt bad, they looked so cozy in there, so I just left it for them for a while and it was time to finally deal with it. But now I'm going to fold Sutton's laundry because that was done at this point, and typically for him I just put his shorts away and his pajamas into his drawers, his towels for like baths and stuff go into his dresser drawers, but everything else, everything I possibly can hang up, I choose to hang up because I just don't enjoy folding at all.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
I had a bunch of mismatching socks. I feel like that's just the story of my life. And I wanted to just match up as many as I could and just throw out the rest and forget about them because I was sick of them taking up the space in this drawer when I don't think I'm ever going to find their match. The next thing that I did was just very quickly make my bed. I really wanted to wash our sheets on this day, but like I said, I did 4 loads of other laundry and I had to prioritize our clothing over my bedding, but I at least wanted to just get the bed made because it always makes me feel like the house is so much cleaner when the beds are made. And then after we finished this, I wanted to get everything put away from my Fabfitfun box since I was all done with my unboxing of it. Just get everything exactly where it belongs. And then I wanted to also clear off the few little miscellaneous things that had collected on our dining room table. And again, I had a pile of books on there that I needed to deal with, but before I put them away, I wanted to just make sure there was none of them that I felt like I could declutter. And the next thing I wanted to do was quickly just tidy up the living room a little bit, and there was some toys that had been brought up from our basement playroom into the living room that I wanted to bring back down. I just like to make sure that I stay on top of this because if I don't, the living room can look insane with the amount of toys. Plus, I find that my toddler plays better when he has a smaller selection of toys. So whenever I reset the living room like this and get things back where they belong, I find that he's so much more content later on when he's playing. We are back in Sutton's room. I'm running out of steam, so I actually thought we would end this video off with, I don't know, I guess like a haul. And so I'm just gonna share with you guys everything that we have so far for Disney. And I just thought this would be fun because I'm getting so excited for our trip. So I wanted to just show you guys kind of what we've grabbed so far. I'm trying not to get too much before we go because I know we're gonna want to buy stuff there, so I don't want to make it so that our suitcases are so full that I can't fit anything that we buy at Disney. But I did want to just like do some things at home because I know it's a lot cheaper to get things at like Target and to make them myself and at TJ Maxx or whatever than it is to buy them actually at Disney. So the other day actually we found these Disney Baby fans and we got these at TJ Maxx. They were $16.99. It says compare at $22, so I guess that must be a good price, but I figured these are good to have because obviously it's hot in Florida. And it's also, they're both on like a flexible tripod, so it can wrap around like the stroller and stuff. And we're gonna rent a stroller at Disney that will fit both my 7-year-old if he gets tired and also my 2.5-year-old. So these can go on the stroller if they want them there, or they can hold them, but I felt like this was a good idea to grab these. And then each of my boys has a Mickey hat. So this one's Carson's and this one is Sutton's, and my sister gave these to them for Christmas this past year. We've been planning this trip for a really long time. Like I think we planned this, I want to say like a year and a half ago maybe. We have been literally planning this for so long. And then I think it's from H&M. Yeah, I got this shirt for Carson to wear if we go to, well, we are going to like a nice dinner. We've already made our reservations because our 60-day point hit, so we were able to sign up for like all the reservations. So when we go out to dinner, he can wear this. It's so cute. And then I also got him this Pizza Planet shirt, and I think this came from Target. But yeah, Target has a really good like Disney line and they change it pretty regularly, so I always just check when I'm walking around to see if there's anything that the kids might like. And then I think these also came from Target, but these are like checkered Mickey Mouse shorts for Sutton. They're so cute. I love shorty shorts on little boys, and yeah, I'm just obsessed. And then this little matching shirt to go with it. But yeah, Target is where it's at when it comes to Disney apparel. And then this also came from Target, and it's a checkered blue Mickey matching set. And I think Sutton is gonna be so cute in this. And then the last thing I got for Sutton is this Bluey set. So another one of those. It's giving like island Disney, and I just think it is so adorable. So I got him 3 outfits, and then Carson has 2 shirts plus the Mickey hat, and then we also have our family shirts that I made in a video a while back. So we all have these matching Disney t-shirts, and I actually have more matching shirts I have to make, but I'm just procrastinating on doing it, even though it's like literally the easiest thing ever. And then I grabbed this for myself a while ago at Target just for like a comfy t-shirt to wear in Disney. But yeah, that's everything we've collected so far for Disney. Actually, there is one other thing, and they are from, it's called the Tiny Tattoo Company, and I just thought this was a really good idea. I'm not going to show you like the whole thing because it's got my personal information on it, but basically it is tiny tattoos. Let's see if I can show this to you guys. Please, again, ignore my fingernails right now. But it says like, if found, please call, and they're temporary tattoos, and I've got a whole bunch of them for the kids. So if, God forbid, someone goes missing, our phone number is on them. And I think I also might get air tags and put air tags on my kids just to be extra safe. But if you guys have any like Disney tips, Disney recommendations, leave them in the comments below. We are gonna bring the slumber pod with us, which is like a blackout tent for Sutton to sleep in, and then he has like a pack and play in the hotel. We're also gonna bring a portable sound machine for sleeping at night. But other than that, I think we're just gonna bring, you know, like clothes, toiletries and stuff. But if there's anything that I should know to bring, please leave it in the comments. This is our first family trip to Disney, so I feel very overwhelmed when I really start to think about it. But yeah, I would love to hear any suggestions in the comments. But that is going to be it for today's video. Now I have to put all this stuff back. I've been storing it in Sutton's like closet unit in his room, so I'm excited for the trip to be done so that I no longer have to use his closet as our Disney storage. This will free up a lot of space. and probably be able to fit our books a little bit better. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation. Don't forget to check out Fabfitfun. I've got the 2 different discount codes if you want to try it out as a seasonal member. Use the code Catherine, and if you want to sign up as an annual member, then use the code CATHERINEGIFT for that $200+ free gift. I need to go run a couple errands before I pick the kids up. I also have so much more laundry I need to accomplish today, but I feel like I've been very productive. My body is starting to shut down, my back is starting to hurt, so I need to slow it down a little bit and just head out the door, get some things done while I'm child free, and yeah, that's it for today. I hope you'll come back again next week for another video.